I feel like after this chapter, like we should start counting the times that the Shinobi Alliance attempts to seal Madara and completely fucking fails at it because he just bursts out. You might want to reconsider your strategy a little bit. And notice that he breaks out of the pyramid with the Susanoo that's even like not even fully formed. It's like one of the initial stages of Susanoo. Imagine if he was able to pull out like a perfect Susanoo, he would have flipped that pyramid like a pancake. Woo! Plus, he activated Susanoo without eyes. Without eyes! Like, it's like, dude, like, are you really that OP that you don't need your eyes to activate Susanoo anymore? Are you like Diggersby now? Like, I mean, it's like Diggersby gonna come out of the fucking pyramid and just bleach Uranus because I'm that OP. No, and then like I just imagined like in my mind like Madara coming out of the pyramid and being like, silly Shinobi, the main character can't get sealed. And then like some random ass Shinobi being like, actually Naruto's the main character. And then Madara being like, yeah, about that. The only explanation that I could come up with in terms of how he was able to get out of there with Susanoo without having eyes is that maybe like Susanoo only, like you only need your eyes for the first time you activate Susanoo, and then later on you can, you know, just activate it like whenever the fuck you want it, even if you don't have eyes, which doesn't really make a lot of sense because each time one of the Uchihas has activated Susanoo in the series, we usually get a close-up of their eyes, kind of like implying, hey, this is an eye-based technique. That Senju DNA is some crazy stuff. That's all I'm saying. Join us next week when Hinata uses 64 palms without actually having any hands. There's like this really cool panel of all the Bijoos lined up, like on like a profile sort of shot, when, you know, God is like, prepare for battle. That looked really badass. What else I thought was awesome and made me laugh out loud about reading the chapter? I was laughing. Boom, 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 boom. I thought that was great. I mean, it did take a lot of space, but it was awesome. And he ends up in the slug's jizz substance. White sticky substance. And that's one of the things about this chapter is that it just felt like it went by super fast. Like, I'm pretty sure like in the anime, once this gets animated, it's gonna be like 5 minutes, which I guess kind of like I understand why Kishimoto has to incorporate the FBs a lot, the Facebooks. Obviously, I mean flashbacks, but so if he has to incorporate flashbacks, I mean, I would love to see a chapter of a flashback about that time where Hinata got pregnant and then gave the baby up for adoption. Sad but true story. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I like that it was short and sweet. It felt like short and sweet because it was just very, very little dialogue. Naruto comes in with the Ox, and so does the Ox. And I love the rivalry that was, I think, mentioned by the Ox between the Raccoon and the Ninetales, because the Ninetales was kind of like a little bit arrogant, and the Raccoon was like the one with, I mean, technically, I guess he should be the weakest, but like the Fox always gave the Raccoon like you know, a pretty hard time, and so I like that that's there. But they're all brothers, right? They're all one flesh. They do end up tail whipping Madara, and he just like he loses an arm in the process, but it's like no fucks. Like White Zetsu comes in, takes his arm, like sticks it back, like, you know, like on some glue stick sort of shit. And White Zetsu, who I actually thought he was dead, I somehow thought Sasuke had like Amaterasu them all. But anyway, White Zetsu comes in and gives Madara the right Rinnegan. The right Rinnegan. Yeah, so, which is not the same one that Obito has. Obito has the left one. And so what this does is that because Black Zetsu is in essence, you know, Madara's chakra, it basically turns it, well, it doesn't turn the tables, but it makes it like it's the Shinobi Alliance versus two dudes now. It's not just Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance, like you know, Obito being possessed by Madara and Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance. And because the Rinnegans are interconnected, like we saw this with Pain, like they serve like little, they serve like cameras. And oh my gosh, I just realized that if he, oh whoa, wait, okay, hold on, I'm gonna blow your mind. So Hashirama has those rods sticking out of his back that no one has bothered to take out. So now that he has the Rinnegan, can he control like Hashirama and use his body like as a you know, kind of like the way that Pain was using all those bodies to fight for him, I think that's what's going to happen, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious at this. I didn't think about it before, but now it's like, it's pretty fucking obvious. Yeah, so I guess Hashirama will kind of like end up being like one of the paths of pain. And then with Obito and Hashirama on his side, Madara could possibly get Tobirama. Yeah, he could get Tobirama and the third and possibly Minato and then control them through the Rinnegan. I don't know, that's just a crazy fucking theory. But just think about it, like all the Hokages, all of the previous generations, the founding generation, okay, which is Madara and Hashirama, against the new generation. I mean, no, I just got kind of excited. Just think about that shit. Oh my gosh. So yeah, what I just thought of kind of just changes my perspective. Initially, I was just gonna say like, oh, it's a short and sweet chapter, it was okay. But now that I think about it in terms of like what it could possibly be setting up, then this I mean, the chapter was important anyway. But now it's like, holy crap! Like I guess this is where the turn of the tide happens. The change in the waves come, because it's like, I mean, he could do some serious damage if he's using the Rinnegan properly. And by properly, I mean the way that Nagato was using it, not the way fucking Obito. I mean, just no. The way Nagato was using it, that's the way to use the Rinnegan. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Tell me what you think about it. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye.